Hey, I got a little ketchup over here. Anybody want some?
Here at Capitol Pictures, as you know, millions of people look to us for information and uplift and, yes, entertainment. And we're gonna give it to them.
And action.
I love the Coen brothers. I mean, who doesn't? These men are absolute masters of their crafts, and Hail Caesar is their love letter to old school Hollywood and just filmmaking in general. It's not perfect, but it's so fun.
A truth we could see if we had, but... If we had... Faith. Cut.
Yeah, sure, you might get lost in the plot here or there, but it's got Channing Tatum tap dancing. And I don't usually go in for tap dancing. And it was my favorite scene in the movie. What's funny is that even for a Coen Brothers movie, the plot here gets a little complicated, but it's worth it. And at the end of the movie, you're left with the feeling of wanting more. You want to see the movie again. You want to see what you missed. And let's be honest, that's one of the best criticisms you can give a movie. Usually. If slower paced movies with kind of an older style of storytelling aren't for you, you might want to skip this one, but if you're at all open-minded, a fan of the Coen brothers, or just a fan of movies in general, you should really see this movie, because if nothing else, I guarantee you that something somewhere in this movie will make you smile.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
How long since your last confession, my son?
27 hours.
It's really too often. You're not that bad.
But what was that bad was...
You will be good to him, won't you?
Fun fact, that jump scare that just happened, well, spoilers, but I mean, who cares, because this movie sucks, but yeah, that jump scare was in a dream. And that dream was in the movie because the people who made this movie realized, holy crap, a horror movie isn't scary enough. We need to invent bullshit reasons to put jump scares in it. And they don't just do that once, they do that twice. And you know what? One of my most hated tropes to be found in bad horror movies today is dream sequences put into movies that are there only to increase the jump scare count in your shitty horror movie. So you know what? I don't even care that some of this movie is pretty good. I don't care that the lead lady from Walking Dead is actually very, very good in it. I don't care about that stuff. You know why? Because your movie is so terribly paced, so poorly put together, it's so unscary for a horror movie, you had to put not one, but two pointless dream sequences into your movie just to increase the amount of jump scares you had.
Now here's something we hope you'll really like.
Two incredibly different movies being compared in contrast to each other. Yay. So, where's this going? Well, I thought this would be a golden opportunity to discuss tone. You see, Kung Fu Panda 3 opens with a turtle meditating in the afterlife, contemplating the universe, looking deep inside himself, and reflecting as a petal from a peach tree keeps hitting him in the face, and then as he's breathing gets sucked up his nose. And then an epic fight ensues between this turtle and the bad guy for the movie, and it's a big epic supernatural brawl. So you see, a tone is set for the movie. One that's spiritual and intellectual, but also funny and epic and action-packed. A visual feast of self-reflection and fun action. It shows you exactly what kind of movie you're about to watch. Prideful yet Prejudiced Zombies, on the other hand, opens with a whole bunch of pretty scenery shots, followed by a lead character going through a security checkpoint that involves him getting naked so he can be checked for zombie bites, and characters comment on his wiener. Weird. And then once he's through the security checkpoint, he gets into this big house of rich people partying. Then there's a bunch of exposition that nobody cares about, followed by a scene that's like something out of like a B horror movie. And then there's like a completely over-the-top action set piece where, from the zombie's point of view, we witness the zombie getting decapitated. Which is cool, but it's kind of the coolest thing in the movie, so the movie kind of peaks right here in this very disjointed scene, which gets even more disjointed-ier when it tries to be a legitimate horror for a second and not just a B horror, and then it goes into 3 minutes of exposition about things that people will have forgotten about in 15 minutes. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that one of these movies is good, Kung Fu Panda, and in addition to that, one of these movies has a really good opening scene, Kung Fu Panda, and the other one doesn't, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. And I'm also saying that one of these movies, right from the get-go, tells the audience exactly what the movie is, exactly what to expect, and exactly what kind of ride they're about to go on, while the other one is obviously confused, has no idea what it is, what it wants to be, or what it's trying to do. Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. It is true that good satire should be indistinguishable from the thing that it's attempting to satirize, but it is also true that satire is a very easy defensive card to pull when you're attempting to justify aspects of something that's kind of shitty. Also, the joke of your satire needs to go beyond, hey, look at us, we're doing a thing! And sadly, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies doesn't seem to have the capacity behind it needed for the joke to ascend to a level beyond, hey, look, it's a thing, we're doing, look at our thing as we're doing the thing, because it's a thing, and you like the thing, and it's a bunch of things you like that were put together into one thing, so watch the thing that you'll like, because it's a thing that we need to make money off of. And all that's without getting into how this movie has a character named Wilhelm who never once gives a Wilhelm scream. I mean, talk about your missed opportunities. So today boils down to, you should definitely check out these movies, but you should avoid these ones like the plague. I am the disembodied voice of some dude with a girl's name, and I will see you next time.